Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of the Talos Principle, the game where it proves how unintelligent I am and how I don't possess critical thinking skills. It's been a couple weeks since I played. I just finished Death Stranding at the time of recording this. And I said, I'm going to go back to finish the Talos Principle and record myself solving problems in real time. But maybe I should have loaded the game before I hit record, but that's okay. Another lesson learned. I'm going to turn off my phone because I've been getting notifications like crazy. It's right here. Alright, last time we listened to an audio recording, and now we're here to solve some puzzles. So let's go this way. To the left, to the left. Oh, to more to the left. What was the run button again? Okay. Suicide mission. L. Okay. That's bumping. Oh. Suicide mission indeed. That will trigger that. Okay, get shot. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Got it.
Good. You are learning, as is your purpose.
Thank
But
you,
your
Dad.
choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
Are those islands in the distance just background stuff, or can I get to them? See what happens.
In the beginning were the words, and the words made.
Yeah, I don't think I think those are islands as you get to from other. Yeah, okay. And he said something and I didn't hear it because I was underwater. Yeah, we was dead. Yeah, that was that.
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule, write letters to the future, so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now, bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking. to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
Alright. We did that one, let's do the Z. Hall of Windows. Okay, there's two of them here. Yeah, I figured. Maybe this one does that one. Is there another one? No, okay. So one of these. There we go. See? SMRT, smart. Oh, as I bump into a wall. Alright, we're on to the next puzzle. Let's take this L. The guards must be crazy. Oh, shit. I pick this up, yeah, it's still frozen. I get shot? No. Let us see if I can run past. Yep. If I realized this in the first episode, that's probably a bad idea. Damn it. Oh, damn. All right, round 2. Damn. All right. So this is stuck going back. That's going back and forth between them. Okay, that goes really far back. Oh, it follows me. Well, damn. Okay. I messed up. That time I messed up. Click it. You gotta be fast. I was. Yeah, I didn't realize the date. Let's go back and get this one. Okay, what? Okay, it does track you in the middle. That's the problem. This might have been a mistake. Oh, okay. Huzzah. Yeah, I knew what I had to do. It was just the execution that was giving me issues. This altar. Okay, I've got that. Oh. Okay. Some shit. Some glitches. There's probably gonna... Oh, there's another terminal. Another QR code. Attention! Part 2 of the certification program has now been generated. Part 2 has been designed to test the consistency of some of your earlier outlier responses in the previous round. You will be presented with a series of statements. Please indicate your agreement where appropriate. Begin? Yes. Since a person is merely a problem-solving system, we could, in principle, build a person out of bits of string and tin cans. Disagree? A person is under no authority other than that to which they are. A person is under no authority other than that to which they consent. Agree. The quality of life of a person's ought to be maximized. The quality of life of persons ought to be maximized. Agree. Value is discovered. Agree. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. What? There's a quote from Bob Ross that says anything you want to be good at, you can practice. So if I'm not good at something, I could spend time getting better at it, day by day by day. For example, speaking, talking on YouTube, developing better speaking habits, getting rid of my ums and ahs. So I'm not born always saying and ah with everything I say. That was a learned habit. And I can work to improve that and minimize that. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight, but it takes time to do that. So persons deserve the talents they were born into. No one deserves anything. See, again, I disagree. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. I shouldn't say that people don't deserve anything. People do deserve happiness and love and everything. To be safe, people deserve to be safe and feel value inherently. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. I just don't believe that, you deserve to be a guitarist, you deserve to be a YouTuber, you deserve to be a salesman, you deserve to be good at basketball. Like that, I don't agree with. So I'm going to hit disagree. The liberty of persons ought to be maximized. Yes. I'm only thinking about the people that would use their liberty to harm others. There are people that want to take liberties away. In the year 2025, they've all been trying to take liberties away. But people should be allowed to do, as long as it doesn't harm themselves or another. But who says what harms themselves or another? Other people would say what harms other people. This harms me. And if enough people say this harms me, then you say no. But if it's like, I don't like it when gays get married, that harms me, that's stupid. But if they say, I don't like it when, there's too many guns on the street, again, this is my moral stuff, I don't know. The liberties of persons ought to be maximized, yes. Value is created, yes. Value is created. for example, we'll take this game. Some people would say the video games are a waste of time. They're stupid. You shouldn't be playing them. You should read a book instead. While this game is asking me philosophical questions. So I find value in this and problem solving and puzzling. Thank you. The certification process is now complete. You will receive a notification when your user profile has been generated. Press any key to exit. Let's click error log. Can I load archive? The day I oft remember, when from sleep I first awakened and found myself reposed under a shade of flowers, much wondering where and what I was, whence thither brought and now. Okay. The human machine, HTML. Topic number 3. One day you discovered that you are not a human being but a machine. Your life so far was real. No one controlled you or programmed you to behave in some specific way. Your physical and mental capacities are identical to those of an organic human being, but you were created in a lab. No one except you knows about this. Your family, your friends, they all think you're a regular human being like themselves. You could continue to live your life the way you have before and nothing would change. How do you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. Does your concept of self change? Are you the same person you thought you were? Does your understanding of the world itself change? Do you reveal that information to others or do you keep it to yourself? Why? 1,500 to 2,000 words. The 26th is the final deadline. No extensions will be granted. Submit via email. This is very good. This is very interesting. If I found out I was a robot tomorrow, that I was created in a lab, all my memories are real. A, my concept of self changes. Definitely. Because in the organic or the ceramic model, if I thought I was organic this whole time, organic pieces can't be replaced. I mean that the human body can't grow back an arm. Some animals can grow back arms, grow back limbs, but humans cannot grow back limbs, despite how much we would want to. The ceramic, we can replace limbs. So if I was a robot and I wanted a better arm, I could go to the person that created me or created the arm and say, hey, are there upgrades now? The years have passed. Can I get an upgraded arm? Can I get a new arm? And they'd be like, yeah. Hey, can you swap this out? If I was created, theoretically, they can make adjustments. They can make changes. Because you can do that with cars. You can do that with anything else. You can make changes to stuff that's already created. The ship of Theseus type thing. I guess that's what this is. No, I'm already projecting the ship of Theseus. But, you know, hey, we've got some new tech. If I found out I was a robot. Does your understanding of the world itself change? Yes, because they can fucking build robots that make them think they're human. Who else is a robot? Who else is a robot? I wouldn't know. Now I know that I'm a robot. That means that there's that would lead me to believe that there's other robots that were created. They wouldn't just create me and not tell me. Do you reveal this information to others or do you keep it to yourself? Why? That I don't know. At this point in my life, $36? I'd have to think on that more than the length of time for this YouTube video. I'd have to stew on that for like days. I'm a robot, Harry. Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to test the limits of my machinery. That's interesting. ARG Solutions. All these calm people are driving me mad. Bob Rakowski. 108 recipients. Garg. All these people are driving me mad. They have all suddenly turned into Buddha or something. Have they all turned into something Buddha or something? I don't know the world has such reserves of serenity. Though these latter-day Gautamas are at last being somewhat realistic, you know what's even worse? Those paranoid nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they gonna do? Shoot? Shit. Though I can't read. See, this is why I'm doing this. I'm not dyslexic. I just can't read as good as I used to. My vision's not as great. Those permanent nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they going to do? Shoot this through? I have to admit the overall response has been much better than I ever anticipated. To the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity if it wasn't such a grumpy old fart. This minority of total idiots is really messing up my final days. Anyway, the reason I'm writing is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolutely no solutions. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. I agree. I love this game. There's always a solution. There's very few times when there's not a way out. There are very few scenarios where there isn't a way out. So I'm gonna scan this QR code and see what comes up. Interesting. There are secrets everywhere. Takes me to Steam stuff. Interesting. Okay. What does it say? Let me scan that again. Let me scan this one more time. And you at home who's watching can scan this as well. So it takes me to a Steam community. There are secrets everywhere, sometimes within our very words. I glimpse them, but my eyes cannot read them. How can this be? It's interesting. I'm not going to read the rest of them. Apparently there's a bunch of secrets like that. That's very interesting. So I guess I leave now. Trying to make... I heard a sound again. Something glitched out again. Oh, what the fuck? Is that me? Can I interact with this? Recording number 23. What the fuck? That scared me. There's another QR code. I can't tell if the documents on the terminals are all that's left from a larger archive or are carefully designed to communicate some hidden truth. See? This game is deeper. And there's more to discover. But it looks like I got everything. So I guess let's... Time 30 minutes. Let's end this episode. Yeah, we'll do room number 3 in the next episode. Shorter videos, shorter than my Death Stranding playthrough. And the A is blinking at the top. Does that mean I have the pieces to go? No. No. I have the pieces to go in here. Alright, so can I figure this one out? Whoops. On my own. I think I can. All right. This freak ass elevator.
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you.
I got a trophy.
Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind.
My kind.
But remember,
Whoa, whoa.
you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
So we're definitely going to that fucking tower. We're 100% going to that tower. I'm gonna keep playing. There's a terminal. I'm hearing the beeping. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh my God. Hold on. Damn. So there's a lot of puzzles. More than I thought there would be. Holy shit. Okay. Here's another QR code. I'm afraid of that tower. There's something terrible inside it. Never think about it. Don't even look at it. Just focus on doing the work. This must be the tower where we were warned about. It seems the upper levels are locked tight. Elohim is taking no chances that we stray from his path. Alright. Well, shit. I'm gonna go back down and finish the rest of these things. But I will talk to this terminal in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. You could be watching any Talos Principal playthrough, but you're watching mine. Again, I appreciate that. In the words of the late, great Etika, take care of yourself and have a damn good one. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.